foot, I think, because we're quite close to the head shot.
We can start by placing our right hand on the Mother Earth. Put our attention on our Muladhara chakra. Sri Ganesha, please bless this meditation. Please make us innocent and wise. We can say the mantra to Sri Ganesha. Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Yuvashakti Mataji Shri Nirmaladevi Namo Namaha. Sri Ganesha, we ask for your blessing to host this seminar on your land. We can shift our attention to our left side. Mother, please fill me with the pure knowledge and pure desire. Please take away all false knowledge and desires and conditionings. We can say the left side mantra. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmaladevi Namo Namaha. Mother, I am the Spirit. I am my own master. Please draw out all lethargy and heaviness from our left side into the Mother Earth. We can put our attention on our right side and raise our left hand. Mother, you are the doer. I do nothing at all. Say the mantra for the right side. Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Saraswati Sakshat Shri Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please draw out all heat, pressure and tension out through our left hand into the ether. Please cool down our right side. You can put your hand back in your lap. We can raise our Kundalini 3 times while saying Om. Om. keep your right hand just a few centimeters above your head. Feel those cool vibrations. Switch to your left hand. And we can keep our attention up there, but bring our hands back to our lap. We can bring our right hand to our Agya chakra. And we'll say the mantra to Shri Jesus Mary Mata. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, I forgive everyone for everything, including myself. We can give our Sahasrara a massage, clockwise direction. And bring our hand back into our lap and sit in silence for a few minutes. Feel free to work on any personal catches.
Today we have assembled here to celebrate the birth of Christ. When you think of his birth, one knows that he was born in a very humble place. And all his life, he lived in a very humble way. Also, as Sir Yogis, you know that he was the incarnation of Sri Ganesha. which is in essence is innocence, and he was crucified due to the stupid understanding of blind people. He was the eternal child. And it's so sad that when we talk about Christ and Christianity, we feel that Christianity has gone just the other way round, on the other side of Christ. If one is construction, the another is destruction. And if one is innocence, another is cunning. If you see the Christian nations, it's very surprising, where we have got Christianity in its practice. It's very surprising that innocence has no place, no respect. Chastity has no place, no respect, which was the essence of Christ. He was made of it. It is sometimes shocking how these so-called Christian nations have maligned Christ to that extent. And how they have ruined so many people with their stupid ideas of allowing people to indulge into all kinds of filthy things. And the second point is very important to see how he was born in a very humble abode. He lived in a very humble way. He was the son of a carpenter, so he lived like a carpenter. But in the Western life, people are so materialistic. And to them, to live lavishly, to show off their wealth and to plunder people, plunder countries after countries for material gain is a common thing. They do not feel also that it is wrong, and they are quite proud of it. And the third great thing about Christ was that he wanted people to love each other and to be humble. But the arrogance and the cruelty that one has seen of the Christian nations, one cannot understand. How are they anywhere near Christ? He has said about blessed are those who are meek. Where are those meek people living? Not in the Western countries, not in the countries where Christ is worshipped, where temples are raised in his honor and have been worshipping the mother for so many years. What a sinful thing it is to do to Christ. It's the greatest sin that we say that we are following Christ and to do all these horrible things. All such people have to go to hell of the worst time. No doubt about it. They may not realize, but they are already getting into it. They are already having this problem. They are worse than people who crucified Christ. This is everyday crucifixion. So it's a great occasion today to celebrate the birth of Christ who came on this earth to help us in our resurrection, to talk about the Holy Ghost. He was bearing all the brunt of the people, everything. But the outcome of that life is so horrifying that sometimes I get worried that I hope they don't make something out of me like that. It's such a stupid ideas people have in the West, that for any sensible man, he can see the way they're emotional, romantic, nonsensical. They have no respect for themselves. And to follow Christ with that kind of an attitude is, I think, they have no business, they have no right. But it has happened. Now you people are born again. As Christ has said, you are to be born again. You have achieved that state which Christ was talking about. You are the special type of people. I never had such hopes, I must say. The first encounter was so horrible that I didn't think that many will come out of it. But so many of you have come out of it and have really glorified the name of Christ, no doubt about it. And keep it up. I would request you now to know that you are Sahajogis and that you are the followers of Christ. You are the Gnostics as described. You are the ones who know. And that's how you have to help people to emancipate. It is very surprising that I saw that the Western life, the stupid, destructive ideas did not kill the innocence. Like the clouds, all these affectations were there. But once the Kundalini rose, the innocence started expressing itself. But still, I would say that this kind of lovey-dovey stuff must be given up. It is just most un-Christian, because if you see his life, was a life of a tapasvi, a man who lived in a very detached manner, in Nisanga. So for Sahajogis who are coming from Christian life, have to understand if they have to get rid of it, they should be like that. But on the contrary, see the interest in marriages, the interest in all this kind of thing, and after marriage is a bit too much. It's so much in it. I mean, it's absurd. It's absurd in Sahaja. It's one of the lifestyles. It's all right, one of the parts. It's not everything. And it covers the whole entire personality of a Christian personality. Not with Muslims or Hindus, I've seen that. But I'm married too. This doesn't cover my whole entire being with it. How can it? And that's the problem, is that once marriage system starts, anything starts, oh, it's become so important. I'm faced with problems all the time. The marriage is performed, then letters will become. This has happened to my marriage. They must get married. Nobody is such that supposing now one is finished, live without marriage. They cannot. Just can't live. Christ never got married. They cannot have that tapasvita in them. And they depend so much. They'll ruin their wives, they'll ruin their husbands, they'll ruin Sahaja, they'll take them away. But it's something surprising. The importance of Sahaja is so minimized by this Christian mind. I don't know from where these ideas have come to. It's a juxtaposition, as you can call it, juxtaposition. There is no similarity between the life Christ must have thought people would lead and the people are leading. So it is necessary for Sahajogis to have a dignity and a sense and to know that they are grounded in Sahaja and marriage and all those things are just subsidiary. It's not the end of life. And when I see that happening, I'm rather surprised in Sahaja. I have to marry people because I believe that one should lead a proper married life. Because if you just take up a sannyasa without going through this married life, you can be very much hypocritical. But that doesn't mean that marriage is everything. It's not so important. It's just something has to happen. It's not even important than any puja. It's not even important than praying to me. It's not even important than meditating. It's not important at all than even eating your food. The more ado you start making of it, you fall into the same trap from where I pulled you out. So, the other day I was telling people about what they have to do about these caste system we have in India. So in the society of Sahajogis, it should be only a 1-day affair or 2-day affair at the most. But so much importance. Husband, wives getting married and solving their problems. I get a headache. And they'll always come, my wife, she's like this, and wife's sister like that, and wife's this. And one should be ashamed even to say that, my wife. In India, nobody says like that. I don't think anybody will say, my wife. Not said, done. At the most, they'll say, my children's mother. And if you have no children, you don't say anything. So this is the doom from which you have come out. Please try to understand. From hell we have come out. Absolutely wrong ideas we had. From there we have come out. Now, be dignified. Be sensible. And over-importance to such an important thing will not allow you to rise very high in life. But I don't say you don't marry, you must marry. Of course, if you have a Sahajogini who is also a good Sahajogini and she knows about Sahajoga, and then of course you are helped much more, definitely. You get much more power, much more understanding, much more joy, and it's very good. But the interrelationship is so important on small, small things. It's just beyond me to understand. Then I see that then the girls fall in love with a man whom they marry. Finished. The man is finished, the woman is finished. Today I'm taking this great occasion to tell you that Christ was born to Immaculata. And that's how I have given you your second birth. And you are so pure. So all the impurities, you must see them clearly. I know you don't like them, but they still creep from here and there. Of course, if the society you see in the West is a society which, of course, there's no family, no wife, nothing of the kind. So it's slightly better than that. But again, you get stuck. If you have to come up to this stage, you have to give up the staircase. You think that you have achieved a lot because now you have a settled family and settled children and you are only worried about your own children all the time. No. It's another temptation. It's a very big temptation. So, on the great occasion of the birth of Christ, we have to say to ourselves that we are dedicated to Sahajoga. That's the main thing. Everything is subsidiary. I hope you'll understand that we are now on the cusp of a wave from where we are going to jump onto another wave, which will be much higher than this. But you must have the worthiness If you are not seaworthy, you will be drowned. So we have to develop that worthiness. And we have Christ before us. What a life. What a life it was. He lived like a human being in a humble way. And what a life. And how truthfully forthright he was to say everything so clearly. In the same way, you will have your strength when you will know that you are much more than a married man and you are much more than your nationality. You are a higher personality, a Sahajogi who is dwelling in the bliss of the kingdom of God. That's the bliss, not the family bliss and the children bliss, but the bliss of God. May God bless you. आजचा दिवस आपण ख्रिस्ताच्या जन्माचा त्याच्या
Just absorb Mother's words into your heart and take them into our day. When you're ready, you can raise your Kundalini. Humanity, everyone.